Good morning. How are you this morning? It's a beautiful November day. Get my computer synced up here and wait for some of you to join me. There y'all come. You're popping in. I still have allergy sniffles. I don't know what's going on. Hope y'all had a great weekend and you're all ready for family to join us this week and lots of beautiful memories to be made. My phone updated since we met last week, and it's really weird now. Everything is showing up in, like all of your comments are showing up in green. That's strange. Good morning, Barbara. I'm praying for rain for you this week, my friend. I saw your picture yesterday wearing your little mask while you were out walking, and seriously, I'm praying for rain. Good morning, friends. I hope everybody's doing good. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. I hope and pray that after our chat today, number one, you still love me, and number two, you feel a little bit inspired to apply what I feel like is on my heart to share with you today, and I hope it makes a difference. So I'm gonna jump right in. Let's do our announcements first and give everybody who's gonna join us a chance to get on. Don't forget, our Thanksgiving challenge ends in 4 days. 4 days. Can you believe it? It's this week. We started this weeks and weeks and weeks ago, and it seemed so far out, and now it's here. So you have 4 days left, actually 3 full days left, to work hard on those Thanksgiving Day goals that you set, and I hope you've been working on it, but it will end in 4 days. So buckle down, make these next 3 full days count, and then be ready. Friday after Thanksgiving, we will start our next challenge. It's going to be a 40-day challenge, because if it starts Friday, it will run us through January 2nd. So it gets us through Christmas and through New Year's. So 40 days starting this coming Friday. Now you're asking me, so what's the challenge? Well, that's kind of going to be up to you, but I'm going to call this the uncomfortable challenge, because I'm going to be challenging you for 40 days to choose 1, 2, 3 things, up to you how much you want to do. But I'm going to be challenging you to set some activity goals for 40 days that will stretch your comfort zone. You decide what those are going to be. I'm more than happy to tell you what mine are going to be, but mine can't be yours. You have to decide your own. So I'm going to do a 40-day plank challenge. I'm just going to choose a 30-day plank challenge off of the internet and print it out, but I'm going to add 10 more days onto it and do it for 40 days. I'm also going to do, and you're welcome to join me on this, I'm going to do a 40-day step challenge. I'm going to set my step goal, and I'm going to make it one that's going to be a reach, not one that I'm comfortable doing every day. And then I will share at the end of the day, when I have achieved that step, I'll take a screenshot of my tracker and share it online. I'm asking for your accountability If I don't share it, ask me. If you don't, I go to bed by around 9 o'clock Texas time every night. If I haven't shared a screenshot during those 40 days showing my steps for the day, I'm asking you to call me out on it, because I want to be more diligent about my activity. You decide what yours are going to be. Those are what I'm going to be doing for 40 days. 40 days of planks, 40 days of getting in my steps. So if you want to share online, I'll do a post this morning for those who haven't had a chance to join us or just don't care to listen to the video but still want to be in on the challenge. So if you want to comment on my post after this and let me know what you're planning on doing for those 40 days, I would love to hear it. But it will run from this coming Friday morning through January 2nd. Okay, let's get into our subject for the day. This one has been kind of burning in my heart, and I want to share it with you. So one of my favorite songs that we sang years ago at church, not so much anymore, it's kind of a little bit of an older worship song, but it says, "Give thanks with a grateful heart." I think we in our world today have gotten too far away from being grateful, and so a lot of this came from my pastor's sermon yesterday, but it just resonated, and I was scribbling notes as he was talking because I'm so anxious to share this with you. The greatest enemy of gratitude. Anybody want to take a guess what it might be? I'll wait just a second and let some of you respond if you want to. Good morning, Joyce from Huntsville, Texas. Another Texas girl. The greatest enemy of gratitude. Anybody want to take a guess? I'll tell you what I think the greatest enemy of gratitude is. And I think it's a sense of entitlement. You know me and my definition thing. Here's the definition, one definition of entitlement. Belief that one is inherently deserving of privilege or special treatment. Now you may think, okay, well, how does that apply to my weight loss journey? I'm going to share that with you. I love the quote that says, "You can't reap a reward from seeds you didn't sow." Too often we give 50% effort to our Weight Watchers journey or our weight loss journey, and then we get frustrated and angry when we don't get 100% results. I've been there. You've been there if you're honest with yourself. Belief that one is inherently deserving of privilege or special treatment. How many times have you heard or read or said, I pay those membership dues every month and I'm not getting the results that I need or want or think I deserve? Anybody? So paying the dues doesn't give you the results. Only your effort can give you the results. Okay? So here are 3 steps that I think will help fix that entitlement mentality that is the enemy of our gratitude. The first one, own it. Own your effort. If you're giving it 100%, own it. If you're giving 10%, own it. Be honest with yourself. Be real. Have a good heart-to-heart talk with you. If it means sitting in front of the mirror for a couple of minutes this morning and looking at yourself eye to eye and being honest with you. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks you're doing. It doesn't matter what the Weight Watchers employees think your effort is. The only person that counts is the person looking back at you in the mirror, because he or she's the only one who knows the truth about the effort that you're putting into your weight loss journey. So take a minute today, sit down and look at yourself face to face and own it. Be real. Be honest with you. If you're not giving it your all, figure out a way to change it. Come up with a plan. Write down a few steps. This is what I'm going to do today to make my effort in my plan 100%. But whatever it is that's holding you back, acknowledge it. Even if it's just to yourself. You don't have to acknowledge it publicly. You don't have to go to your Weight Watchers meeting and have a confessional. But you do have to have one with you, because until you own it, you can't change it. Okay, number 2, give thanks. I know that sounds simple, but be thankful for the little things. Instead of focusing on what didn't go right in your journey this week, be thankful for what did go right. My pastor brought up yesterday, and this is so true. When is the last time that you were thankful because you turned on the tap and water came out? I don't think about that. I take it for granted. When is the last time you were thankful when you flipped the switch and the lights came on? But what if you picked up your phone or your tablet or your computer and the internet was down? How very frustrated and anxious and sometimes downright angry we would be. Okay, let's turn that around. You get on the scale at your meeting and you didn't get good results. Did you take it out on the employee weighing you in? Did you blame the leader, maybe the people around you at the meeting, or did you own it? But even more importantly, did you have a heart of gratitude that said, you know what? I didn't lose any weight this week, but I was dead on for 75% of my week. Or the meal I chose for breakfast this morning was good for me. So the scale may not say what I wanted it to say this week, but I'm going to be grateful and thankful for all of the things during this past week that were good. I like this quote. Listen to this, and this may be one that you want to write down. You are more likely to act yourself into a feeling than to feel yourself into an action. And to say that again, you're more likely to act your way into a feeling than you are to feel your way into an action. You've heard before that it takes 30 days to break a habit or to start a new habit. What if for 40 days starting Friday, you pushed yourself to consistently do something that you don't want to do and you really aren't even comfortable doing it, but you're gonna act your way into a feeling instead of feeling your way? Well, I don't feel like doing it, or I don't really want to do it today, or it's not comfortable, it makes me sore, Or I don't have the energy. I'd rather sit here on the couch under my blanket with the fire going. Okay? Well, how's that going to benefit your weight loss journey? It isn't. Act your way into a feeling. I shared with somebody a couple of days ago, never reward bad feelings with bad food. That doesn't fix anything. So act your way into a feeling. Don't feel your way into an action. Doesn't work. Okay, number 3. Remember Barney Fife from the Andy Griffith Show or Mayberry RFD? He had a saying that you've probably heard before and you said before, but just picture his voice saying this, and I'm not even going to try to do it because I couldn't if I tried, but picture Barney Fife saying, nip it in the bud. Nip it in the bud. When that negative voice surfaces telling you, you didn't lose this week, it's Weight Watchers' fault, it's not working, it's my husband's fault because he brought the potato chips home, or it's my neighbor's fault because she brought me the banana bread, or it's my coworker's fault because they brought the donuts to work. Stop. Nip it in the bud. Stop that negative thinking. It's nobody else's fault. They didn't force the food into my mouth. They didn't hold me at gunpoint and tell me I had to eat it. Did I have a bad day? Maybe. Do I have to eat bad because of it? No, I don't. I have to nip it in the bud. I'm going to share a little story with you. I hope you'll get the irony of this. So there were 2 friends that met up, and John asked Bill, so how have you been doing? And Bill said, well, not so good. And John said, well, what happened? And Bill said, well, a couple of weeks ago, I had a cousin pass away, and he left me $5,000. And John said, well, that's great. And Bill said, yeah, but then the next week, I had an uncle pass away, and he left me $15,000. And John said, that's wonderful news. And Bill said, yeah, but last week, my aunt died unexpectedly, and she left me $250,000. And John said, man, it sounds like you're having a great run. That's wonderful. Why are you so upset? And Bill said, well, this week nobody died and left me anything. How many times have you lost weight 3 weeks in a row, and then the 1 week that you didn't lose is the 1 week that really stuck in your heart of gratitude, and you got upset and discouraged and threw in the towel and blamed everything under the sun, instead of, okay, I didn't lose this week, but wow, look how I've done so far. Or a meal didn't go perfectly on plan, and we get all bent out of shape about it, instead of saying, but man, I've done great up until now. Or how about this? I haven't lost weight on the scale for 3 weeks, but wow, I'm moving more, I'm getting in more steps, my clothes are fitting better, I don't get so winded buying groceries, I'm able to do XYZ, and I wasn't able to do that before. See where I'm going with that? Don't let one little thing be the enemy of your heart of gratitude. You're not entitled to lose weight every week. It's not going to happen. So for us to feel like, okay, I paid my dues with Weight Watchers, I showed up for the meetings, I followed the plan, I tracked like I'm supposed to, for the most part, not perfectly. Dadgummit, I deserve a weight loss. Maybe your body chose to not lose weight this week. Maybe your body chose to reward you by dropping an inch off your hips. Or maybe your body chose to reward you by strengthening your heart muscle so that you could walk more or breathe better. Maybe it isn't all about that number. We're not entitled to see a loss on the scale every week. So this week, I hope that you will get rid of that enemy of gratitude, that sense of entitlement, and find something to be thankful for, even though you're not seeing it in the number. It's there. You may have to look a little deeper for it, but the benefit of taking care of our bodies is definitely there. We just have to find it and be thankful for it. So own it. Never forget where you came from and the effort you put into it. Be thankful for it. Whatever it is, look for it and be thankful for it, and then nip it in the bud. Don't let a bad attitude turn into a bad decision. All right? It's Thanksgiving week. We all have so much to be thankful for, regardless of where you are in life. I have a friend who lives in Florida, in the area that was hit by the hurricane. Their city was just devastated. Everything she knows is gone. Their stores, their restaurants, their schools, their churches, their homes, everything is affected. I check in with her several times a week. I'm watching her be thankful for what she does have instead of complaining about what she doesn't have. I'm watching her be thankful for the people who are coming in to help remove the trash and the debris from the area, instead of talking about negatively, but they haven't gotten to my street yet. My street's still sitting there. Her street is impassable. They don't have a roof on their house. They have a tarp. But she's choosing to be thankful for the things that they do have. So I'm encouraging you, at least this week, instead of being negative about what you haven't seen on your journey yet, the results that you haven't achieved yet, be thankful for the ones that you have. The inches lost, the extra steps you can take, the friends that you've made along the way, the relationships that have formed that you would have never had, the ability to breathe better or sleep better, or my clothes are fitting better. Find something to be thankful for, and then look at how you can put in more effort going forward. You only get 100% results when you give 100% effort. Make sense? All right. Don't forget, Thanksgiving Day Challenge ends Thursday. I hope and pray that this Thursday we can have a repeat performance of last year, where we flooded the board Thanksgiving Day with little snippets of our gratitude. And then the 40-day challenge starts Friday morning and runs through January 2nd. In case you came in late, the 40-day challenge is finding something that will stretch your boundaries, stretch your comfort zone, whether it's a fitness related, a food related, something you want to give up, an exercise you want to add in, you decide. But I'm going to do a 40-day plank challenge where I increase the the time of the plank every day, and I'm going to do a step challenge. I haven't decided exactly how many steps I'm going to do yet, and I may increase it as the 40 days go on, but I will be posting my screenshot of my tracker at the end of every day of the 40 days so you can see, and I'm asking you I'm asking you to hold me accountable, even if it's just one of you who will come alongside me and partner and say, I promise I will ask you every day for the screenshot of your steps. Deal? So somebody step up to the plate and be my accountability partner for those 40 days. Call me out on it. And then I'm thinking about, I don't want it to be about weight, the number, but I'm thinking about taking my measurements the day before the 40-day challenge starts, and then taking my measurements again at the end of the 40-day challenge to see how much of a difference I made, not in my weight, but in my body during those 40 days. So I may add that in, but I'm gonna get off here in just a minute, and thank you, Tara, I appreciate that. I'm gonna get off of here and post a post on our page with what I'm planning to do, and encourage you to comment and let me know what you think you're going to do for your 40-day challenge. Think that's it. Go forward this week with a grateful heart. Be thankful for what you have in your life, and make somebody's week. Somebody needs to see your smile. Somebody needs to be told, you look really nice today, or I'm thankful for you. I encourage you this week to tell somebody that you don't tell often enough how thankful you are for them. You'll make their day, and it'll make you feel a whole lot better, I promise. Okay? All right, I think that's it. I'll go back through the comments as I have a chance today, and it's going to be crazy busy at work because I'm only working 2 days, but I'll do my best, and I'll try to get this video over on YouTube this evening when I get home, and I think that's it. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you on the board. Bye.